What if you swapped your bedroom for the wild, 30 days under the stars, no screens, no artificial lights? Imagine trading your alarm clock for the gentle chorus of birds at dawn and your night lamp for the soft glow of the moon. For a whole month, you'd let the rhythms of nature guide your days and nights, free from the constant buzz of technology and the artificial glow that fills our homes. It sounds extreme, but science says it could be the reset your body craves. Researchers have found that even a short time living by the sun and stars can dramatically shift your internal clock, helping you fall asleep earlier and wake up feeling more refreshed. The wild offers a kind of therapy that no gadget or app can replicate, a chance to reconnect with the world as it was meant to be experienced. Our modern lives, saturated with artificial light, have thrown our internal clocks out of sync with nature's day-night cycle. The blue light from our screens tricks our brains into thinking it's still daytime, making it harder to wind down and get quality rest. We stay up later, sleep less deeply, and wake up groggy, all because our bodies have lost touch with the natural cues that once governed our sleep. This disconnect affects our sleep, mood, immune system, and even creativity. When we're out of sync, we're more likely to feel anxious, irritable, and unfocused. Our bodies struggle to repair and recharge, leaving us vulnerable to illness and burnout. Even our ability to think clearly and solve problems can suffer when we're deprived of natural light and restful sleep. Sleeping outdoors, away from glowing screens, lets your body's rhythms realign with the sun. As you settle into the natural cycle of light and dark, your body begins to produce the hormones it needs at just the right times, helping you fall asleep faster, sleep more deeply, and wake up feeling truly restored. Imagine falling asleep soon after sunset and waking naturally with the dawn, a pattern humans followed for millennia. There's a quiet magic in letting the world's oldest clock set your schedule and feeling your energy rise and fall with the sun. It's a rhythm that's built into our DNA, waiting to be rediscovered. This isn't just about more sleep, but better, deeper rest that restores you on every level. Your mind becomes clearer, your mood lifts, and your body feels lighter. The simple act of sleeping outside can be a powerful medicine, helping you reconnect with yourself and the world around you. The journey starts with a simple choice: unplug, step outside, and let nature's clock take over. Whether it's a weekend camping trip or a month-long adventure, the wild is waiting to reset your body and mind. All you have to do is answer the call. The first nights outdoors are tough. There's a rawness to the experience that can catch you off guard no matter how much you've anticipated the adventure. The familiar comfort of your bed is replaced by the thin barrier of a sleeping bag, and the world outside your tent feels vast and unknown. Every sound feels amplified, echoing through the darkness: the rustle of leaves, the snap of a twig, the distant call of an owl. The ground is unyielding, pressing into your back, and sleep slips away as your mind races with unfamiliar sensations. Your body, used to comfort and routine, resists the change. Muscles ache in new ways, and you find yourself longing for the softness of your pillow or the warmth of your home. You miss your evening rituals, the gentle hum of electronics, the blue glow of your phone, the easy distraction of scrolling through messages or watching videos. The silence feels heavy, and the absence of digital comfort is a void you notice acutely. Instead of alarms, you wake to the gradual lightening of the sky, feeling groggy and disoriented. The sun's first rays filter through the tent fabric, nudging you awake before you're ready, and you realize how much you relied on the predictability of your old routines. Temperature shifts, damp air, and curious insects become your new reality. The chill of dawn seeps into your bones, and the air smells of earth and dew. Yet, discomfort brings awareness, a heightened sense of your surroundings that you rarely felt indoors. You notice the stars fading at dawn, the calls of different birds, the scent of rain before it falls. The world outside is alive with subtle signals, and you begin to tune in, even as you struggle to adjust. Your senses sharpen and you start to adapt, valuing a good sleeping pad, learning to make your tent a home. You experiment with new ways to get comfortable, arranging your gear just so, and each small improvement feels like a personal victory. You find comfort in small rituals, sipping a warm drink as the sun rises, jotting down thoughts in a journal, or simply taking a moment to breathe deeply and listen to the world waking up around you. The initial struggle gives way to small victories, recognizing the magic in a cool breeze or moonlight through trees. You begin to cherish these moments, realizing they're gifts you never noticed before. This is the beginning of your body's rewiring, the first steps toward a natural rhythm. Your breath slows, your mind quiets, and you start to find peace in the gentle transition from night to day. You start to appreciate the world's subtle cues, and the discomfort slowly transforms into a sense of belonging. The forest, once intimidating, now feels like a companion, and you find yourself more at ease with each passing night. Each night you become a little more attuned to the wild. The sounds that once kept you awake now lull you to sleep, and the darkness feels less like an enemy and more like a blanket. The process is challenging, but it's also the foundation for deeper change. You reflect on your progress, realizing that growth often comes from discomfort, and that each night spent outside is a step toward resilience. You're not just surviving, you're starting to thrive. The wild is no longer a place you visit, but a place you inhabit, and your confidence grows with every sunrise. The wild is becoming your new normal. With each passing day, you feel more at home, more connected, and more alive than you ever did within four walls. By the second week of your outdoor adventure, something remarkable begins to happen. Your body starts to naturally sync with the rising and setting of the sun. The artificial cues of clocks and screens fade into the background, replaced by the gentle guidance of daylight and darkness. As dusk settles, you find yourself winding down with the world around you. Falling asleep after sunset feels not only natural but deeply satisfying. The quiet hush of the forest at night lulls you into rest, and you wake gently with the first light of dawn, feeling in tune with the Earth's rhythm. Without the interference of artificial lights, your circadian rhythm, once confused and disrupted by late-night screens and city lights, begins to recalibrate. Nature's signals become your guide, helping your body rediscover its innate timing. Melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep, starts to flow earlier in the evening. You drift off more easily, and in the morning you wake up refreshed, not startled by a blaring alarm, but gently nudged awake by the soft glow of sunrise. Research shows that just a few days away from screens and artificial lighting can dramatically shift your sleep cycle. Your body quickly adapts, and you may notice you're falling asleep earlier and waking up with more energy. This process helps cure what scientists call social jet lag, the mismatch between your internal body clock and the demands of modern life. As your natural rhythm returns, you feel less groggy and more alert throughout the day. Living according to solar time, your sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. You may notice your dreams become more vivid, and your body feels truly rested in the morning. This shift doesn't just improve your sleep, it also boosts your memory, sharpens your focus, and enhances your emotional stability. You find it easier to concentrate, and your mood becomes more balanced. A calm equilibrium settles in, as if your body and the world are finally in sync. Stress levels drop, and you feel a sense of peace that's hard to find in the rush of daily life. The sun's rhythm becomes your own, gently guiding your days and nights. You begin to anticipate the natural flow of time, feeling more present and connected to each moment. With this newfound balance, a profound sense of well-being returns. You realize that by resetting your circadian rhythm, you're not just improving your sleep, you're transforming your entire relationship with time, nature, and yourself. As your sleep improves, so does your mood. Chronic irritability and anxiety fade, replaced by calm and contentment. Nature's environment reduces negative thoughts and stress, drawing your mind outward. The sounds of birds and rivers, the patterns of leaves and clouds soothe your nervous system. By week 3, tranquility becomes your baseline. You smile more, react less, and feel deeply connected to your surroundings. This isn't fleeting happiness, it's a lasting emotional shift. Nature, it turns out, is a powerful remedy for the pressures of modern life. With better sleep and mood, creativity flourishes. Free from constant digital demands, your mind wanders and makes new connections. Nature's soft fascination, clouds drifting, fire flickering, invites daydreaming and insight. Everyday outdoor challenges spark practical problem-solving and ingenuity. You might start journaling, sketching, or simply thinking in new ways. Research shows time in nature boosts creativity by up to 50%. The mental clutter clears and your brain becomes fertile ground for ideas. In the wild, you unlock a more creative, resourceful self. Outdoors, your immune system quietly grows stronger. Exposure to natural microbes and forest chemicals like phytoncides boosts your body's defenses. Sunlight increases your vitamin D, vital for fighting infections. By the final week, you feel more robust and energized. The combination of better sleep, less stress, and nature's inputs enhances your resilience. True health isn't about avoiding nature, it's about engaging with it. Your body thrives when it's in sync with the natural world. Living outdoors isn't without risks. Safety, weather, and wildlife are real concerns. Careful planning, knowledge of your environment, and preparation are essential. Storms, insects, and the unknown test your resourcefulness and adaptability. Over time, fear gives way to competence. The darkness becomes familiar, not frightening. You learn to distinguish real dangers from imagined ones. Each challenge faced builds confidence and self-reliance. You become part of the ecosystem, not just a visitor. The process is transformative, replacing anxiety with resilience. You discover strengths you never knew you had. Facing the wild, you find a deeper sense of self. Weeks outdoors awaken your senses. Your hearing sharpens. You notice the difference between wind in pines and oaks, the meaning behind animal calls. Freed from artificial scents, your sense of smell rediscovers rain, pine, and earth. Vision shifts from screens to horizons. You see more detail, more beauty, more life. The world becomes richer, more vibrant, and full of meaning. This sensory awakening fosters a deep connection to place. You're no longer a visitor, but an active participant in nature's rhythms. Presence replaces distraction. You feel truly alive. The experience is like waking from a long slumber. You belong to the world around you, not apart from it. This connection is hard to find indoors. In the wild, you rediscover what it means to be present. Returning home is a shock. City noise, harsh lights, and stale air feel overwhelming. But you're changed. You protect your sleep, value natural rhythms, and resist late-night screens. The resilience, calm, and creativity you gained outdoors stay with you. Everyday frustrations seem smaller, your perspective broader. The memory of dawns and starry nights becomes a touchstone for well-being. You realize your health is tied to the health of the environment. You may not sleep outside forever, but you carry the wild within, a new baseline for rest, calm, and connection. Living in sync with nature, even for a month, leaves a lasting imprint.